Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. So what it is you're probably watching this before or after, I'm not quite sure, when I did my maternity photo shoot, hence all the makeup. And to be honest, because you guys know, if you follow me for a minute, you know that I don't do makeup that often. So as I had paid to get this makeup done, I said I must well do another video and attach it. So that's what we're doing here. And from the title, you see that what we're discussing is pregnancy changes that I've undergone, including the things that no one tells you about. So sit back, relax, get yourself a snack, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So pregnancy changes no one tells you about. So I'm going to quickly run through the ones you already know, right? So you know that your body is stretching, you know you might get stretch marks on your belly, on your thighs, on your breasts, on your back, depends on, you know, your genetics. Of course, I tried my best to fight this, and for the most part, you know, I've done pretty decent in not having too many stretch marks, but I have a bit just under my belly and at my sides. But you know what? I'm done fighting that. I'm done fighting that. So there's stretch marks. There is you just getting bigger, your nose getting bigger, your cheeks. I mean, guys, I used to have a chiseled cheek line. I don't have that anymore, but that's okay. We're moving on with this. I'm focusing on the blessing that has eroded my cheekbones, right? That's what we're doing. Here are one of few of the key items that actually have changed or I have been experiencing personally in my pregnancy. And I'm going to combine all of them together, first, second, and third trimester. I'm not doing it trimester by trimester, right? So let's get into it. So the first I'm going to talk about is is fatigue, right? Now I'm sure most of you have heard to an extent here and there that you can get tired. But here was my personal experience. First trimester, I was knackered. I was wiped. And you know, it was a weird time where you don't actually look pregnant. So people don't actually know what is going on with you and why you're so tired. But I was so tired. I would walk up and down the stairs and I would just die. Like if I'll have to literally sit down, breathe through my mouth, put my head down in between my legs. I felt like I was hyperventilating. Second trimester, actually, all that stopped, and I hear that's common. Second trimester, I was like superwoman. I had so much energy. I was cooking all the time. Like things that my husband would be like, let me do for you. I'm like, no, I can do for myself. I'm fine. I want to cook this. I want to do that. Third trimester, where I'm at now, is back to the same as first trimester. The fatigue has been insane. It has, but this time you understand why, because you're heavy. So this is how heavy I am right now, guys. Yeah, I've got a bump. I've got something going on there. But you understand exactly why you feel the way you feel in third trimester, because you look like how you feel. You know. So the next thing I'm going to discuss is the sneeze pee. That's what I call it. It's a sneeze pee, and it is if you sneeze, you pee a little on yourself, on myself. If I cough a little, I pee a bit on myself. If I laugh too hard, I pee on myself. And you know what? If I'm being 100 with you guys, I think my pelvic floor has been it's not the strongest, because even before I had a baby, the thing wasn't holding everything all together. But at the moment, it's just like ha ha ha, pum. Your pants is wet, your knickers are wet because you've peed a bit on it. Like, the amount of times when I'm like, ooh, little wee, and it's just I remember the other day I went to the Ebano, to the store to buy something, and I laughed too hard, and the pee wasn't too little. It started dripping down my leg. I was like, hey God, Alex, hey God, you have to block me. I need to wipe my leg because I just peed down my pants. So that's real. Now, next I'm going to discuss, I'm not quite sure if other people have experience like this. So if you're pregnant or you've been pregnant before, you have any close friends who are pregnant and carried you along with their journey, let me know in the comments down below if they have told you about this. But I have like bum pains. I don't really know how to describe it, but I never heard of that before. Like, I heard of pelvic pains you get, I heard of like back pains you get in the expanding uterus. I never heard that my bum is going to hurt. I still don't know why. I think someone just said, I told my mom about it, and she said it's just the pressure of the baby pushing down. But like, my bum was hurting. And more than my bum, like, my vagina started hurting as well. I'd have to hold my stomach, or like put you know, like when you do a wax and then they take out the hair and then they put pressure on it so that it hurts less. I have to sort of put pressure to get out of bed, and then there's a little like limp stroke waddle that happens before I sort of stabilize a bit. And sometimes, the farther I've gone into pregnancy, I don't even stabilize a bit, fam. I just waddle the whole way from wherever I'm going to wherever I'm trying to get to. And I think, yeah, I just found the bum pain very confusing, because I was just wondering, why does my bum hurt? Like, what does the baby have to do with that? But yeah, that's part of my experience. Nice. The next thing I'm going to discuss is pain during sex. Now, people, you read all these things about, sex during pregnancy, and there are different opinions about it. There are those who tell you, oh, they had such a high sex drive. There are those who are like, oh, they have such a low sex drive. And so either part of the spectrum is normal in pregnancy. What I experienced, so first of all, I was never cleared to have intercourse in the first trimester because of my condition. By second and third trimester, my personal experience was, I think, well, really, for second trimester, right at the beginning, so my sex drive increased, but then it was painful for me personally. I don't know and I tried so many different positions. I did research on sex during pregnancy, what is the best positions and all of that. And I tried, and it was just painful. And by third trimester, I got even worse. By third trimester, like any position I would stay in, already moving hurt anyway. So I was already in pain, but trying to put anything inside that place it was so uncomfortable. It was just way more pain. The pain pleasure ratio was 90 pain, 10 pleasure. And, it made me sort of feel guilty. I was like, my dear, I didn't get myself pregnant. I said, I'm here like this. It is you who have done this thing to me. So we'll suffer the consequences together. So that was one. The next thing I want to discuss is the baby's kicks. Now, it's a weird one, because you hear about it, and you see it in movies and in pictures, and you see the baby kick, and it's like, oh my god, it's so miraculous. And it is miraculous. Let's start from there. Well, it was I had mixed feelings towards it at different times. So at some time, so right in the beginning, when I wasn't feeling any kicks until like the 25th or so week, I was thinking, I hope nothing's wrong with the baby. I hope the baby's gonna start kicking soon. Then the baby starts kicking, and you're thankful, like, oh my god, the baby's fine, he's moving, I can feel that. Like, and at first you don't know if you would know what your baby kicking feels like as a first time mom, because you're thinking, how do I know what a child kicking me feels like? But you will know, right? You would know. Don't worry about that. You would know, unless you've had an alien living inside you before and you've been inhabited or something. If that's not your situation, that's not your reality, you would know if someone's kicking you. So sometimes I'd feel, oh my god, this was happening. Alex, come on, put your hand on your stomach. Can you feel that? And then some other times you'd be in bed and you'd feel the kicks, and it just weirded me out a bit. I'm just thinking, there's a whole thing growing inside of me, just moving like a little rat inside. And when they're smaller, so in third trimester they move a lot less because there's less room. But from second trimester, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of tumbling and kicking, and sometimes it gets you a bit dizzy. And sometimes I just stay and think about it, and I just get a bit weirded out. Like, what is happening? Like, there's something growing inside of me. Like, and then some other times I felt it was such a miracle, it was such a blessing. So I don't know if other people felt like this. I'm not sure if every other person was just too gassed about what was going on with them. But yeah, ultimately for me, like, I had a lot of different expectations for what pregnancy would be for me, even before I got married, even before I got pregnant. I just had this idea of who I would be as a pregnant woman. So I'd see all these pregnant women who were working out, all the time. And if you know me, before I was pregnant, I used to work out. Yeah, I've always been someone who's physically active. Maybe not the most active, but I lean more towards exercise and dieting in terms of keeping myself in the size I want to be. And so I've always been sort of active. And, pregnant women in general are cleared to work out, but you have to get your specifics from your doctor. My doctor did not clear me to work out for medical reasons. And so all of a sudden, my reality was I did not work out for the whole pregnancy. And that is 9 months. And who wants to take a lucky guess here on how much weight I've gained? Anybody feeling lucky, feeling like you can see it in my face, like from your face is like 10 kg, from your face is like 15, is like 2, is like 5 kg. Guys, should I tell you how many kg I've gained? Today, because I'm not due, so this video is coming out or it's being made when I'm almost 34 weeks pregnant. So close to the end. So far, I have gained about 22 kg. Kg, no, you heard me right. Not pounds. Kg. Yeah. Yeah. I never thought in my wildest dreams, guys, wildest, like, and I have a lot of wild dreams. I never thought in my wildest dreams I'll ever get to like 80 something kg or 90 something kg. I'm not 91, 92 kg. And here's the thing, guys, I've never obsessed with my weight. The actual scale. That has never been a thing I use as a measure of if I'm fit or not. Ever. I don't have a scale in my house. I'm not particular about it. What I used to obsess over was measurements. So I always have a tape measure with me and I measure my waist. And if I measure and I see, I'm not 28 inches, for example, I lose my shit. I'm like, oh my God, I'm becoming fat. I always measured my waist and my hips. That's all I care about. My boss has remained the same size since I was 16. So, nothing to... Apart from now that, it's grown, that's another change. I'm now like 1 cup bigger. Guys, me, small me, yeah, breast, I'm dead. Anyway, I thought I'd work out. I'd add some weight, obviously, because baby has some weight, but not 20 something kg. Please, you and I know that babies are not 20 something kg, yeah? Babies are like 2, 3, 4 kg. 4 kg is a big baby. So, my dear, when I told my doctor, and this is another issue I have with Nigeria, or Nigerian medical system, I was one monitoring the weight. In the beginning, they'll give you like a form in the hospital and you check it out and all of that. But they weren't actually keeping track or keeping records of what I weighed at the last antenatal I came for. Do you see? But I was keeping track. So when at the point where I saw that I had gained like maybe 10 kg or 11, 12, I freaked out. I think I went to the doctor that day and he was like, what's wrong with you? You look down. And I said, I'm fat. This is what my weight is like. What's going on? And they brushed it aside like I said it wasn't normal. Because I did research online. It says that you shouldn't have gained that much at the time where I was. So I was like, am I gaining too much weight? Can you tell me if I should be on it? I should reduce what I'm eating? They're like, no, it's okay. Everything in moderation, but it's fine. Then fast forward to like a few months after, this doctor sees me. I come to the hospital for an appointment. I sit down and he starts laughing. And he says, see how I feel the chair. I said, excuse me? I said, you can't fat shame a pregnant woman. Like, it's a sin against God. It's a sin against humanity. You just can't do that. And he's like, yeah, you have a lot of work to do after pregnancy. I was like, now you tell me this? You don't claim me for exercise? You don't claim me for any kind of controlled dieting? And now you tell me that I have a lot of work to do after pregnancy. But that's the thing, because Africans have this mentality that pregnancy is this beautiful thing, and just focus on your pregnancy. Eat. In fact, when you are with a good pregnant woman, but then they expect you to snap back in 3 months. Next thing you hear people telling you that you're still very fat or you're very shapeless. Are you mad? Are you mad? Things I should have done to control the shapelessness during pregnancy, I was forbidden from doing. And now after pregnancy, it has not been made obvious to the world that I'm big, not because I have a baby inside me, but because I was just eating, just a chop. Everybody, I hope you're eating. No, you don't eat well. Eat properly. I eat properly, but here's the thing: I know my own self. Everybody knows their own body. Those people who eat and they don't add weight. That's not me. If I eat 2 square meals, 3 meals, oh my God, in a week, I will add at the end of that week. By that end of that week, it's not I need to go on the meal plan to add weight. Me and weight, we can add it, we can keep it. So I am now 20 kg heavier than I was. Am I trying to lose all of the 20 kg? No, because I actually quite like being thicker, but I'm just praying for my stomach and my waist. My waist, guys. I had a 20 before pregnancy. I think my waist was 26, 27 inches. 26, 27 inches. I've not measured my waist since pregnancy because I mean it's even depressing to take a tape and it's going to like you're tape that you stopped here before. You're still stretching. I've not measured my waist. For my sanity, I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. But just join me and pray for my waist. I've left the battle on the stretch marks. We'll get there. But my waist, guys, and my stomach. Put me and my waist and my stomach in your prayers. And hopefully things come back to normal and I don't put too much pressure on myself as well mentally to snap back in any given period of time because you see different things online. People are snapping back in 2 months, in 3 months. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching and chilling with me and getting updated. What was your favorite part of the video? What was it that I said that's surprising to you? Have I said anything to you right now as a woman or as a man who's seen someone or who's thinking of being a father in the future that has deterred you from wanting to have kids? Mostly for women, because I've actually never told you what postpartum journey is like, because I don't know what it is. Or my birth vlog. I might not do a vlog, but I might do a story time. Because Nigeria doesn't let you film. They didn't even let me film us in the hospital room when it's a gender baby, so But yeah, I'm looking forward to this journey. I'm excited. I'm a bit anxious for the future, but I put everything into God's hands and we move. We're where we are. We can't backtrack. I can't get pregnant. I don't intend to get pregnant. I intend to carry the baby to full term and have a healthy baby and a healthy life and a healthy marriage and all of that. So put me in your prayers. I'm getting a bit tired as you can tell. It was nice to hang out with you guys today. So let me know what else you want to see. And honestly, I'm still talking because I just like how I look, guys. Like I don't know what to do myself. I also redyed my hair because I was getting a bit bored of it. But yeah, see you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. Peace.